And that man's name is Mr. Donald Trump once again.
Can somebody actually continue to stand up? It's been zero, not one, not two murders in Washington, D.C. Carjackings have been down 83%. Violent crime down 22%. Bravo, 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 bravo to him. And I'm proud. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Lovely Friday. And I'm proud to be an American. Yeah. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my God. It's happening. It's here. It's real. And it is indisputable evidence we have here. There's one man I would like to have blessed at this moment, and that man's name is Mr. Donald Trump once again, because if you really look at what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen, if you really look at the actions he's taking in Washington, D.C., right? Holy cow, can somebody actually continue to stand up and keep the applause going for this man nonstop? It's unbelievable. And if you do not think it's unbelievable, then you are not an American citizen here in this country. I will come out and say that on a public platform. Do you realize in the last 7 days, it's been zero, not one, not two, zero murders in Washington, D.C. Zero. Carjackings have been down 83%. Violent crime down 22%. Now, you walk out your street and you actually see a whole arsenal of U.S. soldiers fully armed and trained to kill. And you see those guys actually walking down the street. Are you going to second guess yourself? Are you going to think through your actions? Perhaps you're going to say, holy shit. This is a real situation. Well, guess what, everybody? Bravo, 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 bravo to him. You want to know what we need to do? This is living proof that the actions that this president is taking right in the Washington state, Washington, D.C., right? It could happen anywhere. Next on the list, I believe he said, is Chicago. Now, you all know, if you follow me, I live in Illinois, and God bless it. It needs to happen. It has to happen. Chicago, 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 Chicago. Murders, rapes, carjackings, everything that you could possibly imagine on the list is at the highest rating in lovely Chicago. Beautiful Chicago, or it once was beautiful Chicago. Do you realize that when I sit around with my friends and family and we talk about Chicago, the first thing people say is, I'm not going to Chicago. Are you crazy? Sure, you could go to Chicago if you want to eat a bullet. People's vision and view on Chicago in 2025, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20 is completely changed. People don't want to bring their children to Chicago. I remember growing up going to Chicago. It was a huge highlight. Now it's nothing but bullets. It's nothing but crime. We need to have that level of action brought into the city, because you want to know something, folks? If it could happen in Washington, D.C., and everything basically plummets to nothing, guess what? It can happen here in Chicago. It can happen in L.A. It can happen in any major metropolitan city. Can't it? Obviously, it can. If I am some person who wants to commit a crime and I go out my door and I simply see somebody completely armed to the T who would shoot me if I did something wrong, perhaps I am going to make a different decision. That's exactly what's going on. He is cleaning house. He's doing the right, cleaning up the streets, cleaning the house. Now, why can't the Democrats of Illinois actually see it to be a good, positive thing and take those actions to make the state of Illinois great again? Why? Somebody tell me why. Come on, seriously. It is ran by gangs. It is ran by all the worst of its kind, you know, and I understand people are in gangs for a lot of different reasons, okay? I understand that, but these kids are getting murdered. These kids are getting shot. These kids are getting killed. These women are getting raped. I mean, everything negative you could possibly fathom, possibly think of in your mind is happening in Chicago times 10, times 1,000 in Chicago. It is time for I've always said it's time for the National Guard to get in and go. Well, you want to know something? He's bringing in the federal government. God bless that man for having the balls to actually just simply do it, because whether you like him or not, whether you agree with what he's doing or not, you cannot dispute that this man, without question, is being successful. He is actually winning, and he's cleaning up the streets. What American citizen here in the United States would be against somebody taking away crime? What person who calls themselves an American in the United States of America would be against these actions to actually enforce removing murderers, gangbangers, cleaning up the street, and actually allowing regular human beings to walk down the road on a sunny day where they don't get shot at? Who or what or why? Why would you go against an action like that? Is it because of your politics? Is it because you don't want to see that person win? Is it just because you wake up every single day saying, no matter what he does, I don't care, I'm not going to support him? Because if that is your attitude and that's your outlook, we have got such a big problem if that's a reality. The guy's a massive winner. The guy's doing what needs to get done. If you can't see that, then you are the problem. You've got the issue. And everybody who always comments on my, on my podcast and stuff, I say it how it is. I say it how it is. How could you be against this level of progress? Cleaning up the streets, taking away the murders, getting rid of the illegal immigrants, but then going into the cities and getting rid of the crime. Are you kidding me? I cannot wait. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot wait until this man infiltrates Chicago, one of the cities where we got two Democratic leaders, probably the worst that will ever go down in history. Like that comment, don't like that comment, I don't care. Okay? The two worst. We have got a mayor who I don't even think knows how to tie his shoes. Whether you like it or not, I believe that's a true statement. He is going to get bombarded by the federal government at a level that I think is going to even shock him. And it needs to happen. These people who are leaders at that level, how can you allow your city to be ran like that? I said if I ever became mayor or governor, the first act that I would do in this city would be activate the National Guard. 10,000 troops. Guess what? Crime rate's going to go down to zero. It's a madhouse. It's completely out of control. And I got something else that might be news to you. It's been going on for decades. When is it going to be enough? The regular American people are not going to change it at this moment. Why? Because you're so busy in your day-to-day life. Every single day you wake up, you got a million tasks to accomplish. It's the leadership that needs to take action instead of coming out publicly as a Democrat and saying, we are going to go ahead and support all these people, and we're going to go ahead and make sure that they're taken care of. And I swear to God, nobody's going to come on in here and take them away. We are a safe haven state, and I'm just telling you the truth right now. Okay. Come on, get me, Mr. Donald Trump. I mean, that's what they're saying. It's ridiculous. And real American people with a real head on their shoulders that have real brains and can really process real thoughts know that what he's doing is the correct absolute that needs to happen. And we all tip our hat to him. God bless him. I'm telling you right now, if he comes into Chicago, it's going to be one of the greatest moves, almost equal to the day that he won the second term. Okay. And I'll never forget that day. I'll never forget where I was. I'll never forget who I was with, because that win created this show, right? Almost equal to that day. If he comes into Chicago and actually employs all of these people to clean up the streets, are you kidding me? Bravo. My hat's off to him and has been since day one. Everybody I know applauds him and tips his hat to Mr. President Donald J. Trump. Now, folks, come on. Let's truly take a step back here. How can you not stand behind this action to protect your sons or your daughters, okay? We got wars going on across the globe. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We've got wars going on right here. You got wars going on down the street. You got wars going on in every single city. It may not be two armies going at each other, but it's certainly two gangs going at each other. It's certainly wars taking place right around the corner. And it's wrong. It is wrong. When is it time someone's going to stand up to this shit and make the change? Guess what? I believe the time is now. And I couldn't be more excited, to be honest with you, because what I believe he did is start in his hometown, okay, and he implemented this, and it's obviously working. Guess what? Now, nobody could say that it's not going to work. Right? We're going to go into Chicago next. Maybe we'll go into Los Angeles, etc. Well, that's all by design, in my opinion. You start local, getting the local people to clean it up. Now you're going to hammer Chicago. My fellow Democrats, how could you go against an action like this? How can you go against somebody who is truly trying to make a change for the better, better, for the better of the American people, the citizens of the state that you are in, to clean it up? How can you not get behind that? I gotta be honest with you. How can you not get behind that? Are you a Democrat? I'm not being a jerk, but who in their right mind cannot get behind that action? It's like you haven't eaten food for 3 weeks and there's a plate of food right in front of you, and you're going to say to yourself, I don't think I'm going to eat that. I don't think I'm going to eat that. I think I'm just going to let that sit there. You got 2 kids right next to you that are starving, right? And that plate of food is what feeds these kids, but you're going to make I don't think I'm going to eat that. I think I'm just going to let that sit there. Get out of here. Get out of here. Can you see the frustration? Can you feel the emotion that's coming out of me? You want to know what makes me special, everybody? Now, believe me, I don't think I'm special. I guess maybe I should say, you want to know what makes me different? What makes me different is that I'm you. I'm you. I'm just a regular guy doing a podcast, explaining and talking about things and problems and issues and concerns that affects every single person that actually has a heartbeat. And whether you like my politics or not, I've got my own views. I respect your views, but I'm you. I am you. And you have to be excited for this change, because if there's any place in this world that needs freedom fighters, American troops to help clean up the streets, trust me when I tell you, it is Chicago. Could you imagine the day Chicago becomes great again? It's the leadership. It's the leadership. Do not care what anybody says. It's absolutely the leadership. It's the Democratic leadership. Get the Republicans in there. Get some real stuff done. Stop hiding behind the Democratic world. Republican, like it or don't like it, bye-bye. You get real Republicans in behind that seat with the real pen, have the real power. That state's going to be cleaned up like you can't imagine. To the point where Republicans and human beings alike are so sick and tired of being stonewalled by the Democratic world that now you got the federal government just pulling the trigger on its own. They're coming in. And trust me, they're coming in. God bless America. God bless this administration. I mean, come on. Could you imagine the day you could walk down through Chicago with a smile and no worry whatsoever? Everybody I know that goes to Chicago, they got a gun. So now you got the bad that has the gun, you got the good that has the gun, and you have guns everywhere. And I'm 100% pro-gun. Anybody who's not, forget about it. 100% pro-gun. You have the right to protect yourself, period, end of story. Anybody who takes that right away from you or wants to, they're not an American citizen. End of story. End of story. Guns save lives, ladies and gentlemen. They don't take them. They save them. Big difference. The federal government is coming. He is coming. He is sick. He is tired. What do we call him? Uncle Sammy. Hey, Governor Pritzker. What is it? Mayor Johnson. Uncle Sammy's coming. And whether you're ready or not, what makes this so interesting and exciting to say out loud is It doesn't matter. They're coming. They are coming for you, and they should. They need to. We want it. The American people want it. The people of Illinois absolutely want it. We're so sick and tired of the stall, of the delay, of giving everything away for free, of not standing your ground or having the balls to stand up against all your constituents and make the change that we all know is required and needed for the safety and benefit of the American people in the states that you live in. What an awesome day to be alive. What an awesome day to be to witness this. Every single day is getting better and better and better. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, the federal government is coming in a way that the American people need them to, want them to. And if you think that what they're doing and trying to do is wrong, and you are completely against cleaning up the streets, taking away crime, and making America great again, you're not an American. I've come to that conclusion.